Come on in. So at the Eclipse and Innovations facility, you'll see these signs everywhere. We're avid fans, we're in that COVID environment. Masks, gloves, distance. We clean high-touch areas. If you prefer a face shield, if you didn't bring a mask with you, and if you want rubber gloves, we have them available. And of course, we're thrilled to have the President and CEO of the East Orlando Chamber visiting the facility, but even Andrew needs to prove that his temperature is safe. Now that we're all safe and temperature checked, we'll take a quick tour of the Eclipse and Innovations and Esteem Enrichment Club facility, and we'll show you where the World Golf Center is located. Going through a tour of the space, very briefly, this is only one of several rooms that are very large. It's currently dedicated to the youth in their aviation and avionics education. It's dedicated by the Austin McWhite Foundation. Austin McWhite is one of our local youth, had a big vision to be an aviator, did so, got his license, great scholar at University of DeBerk Aviation, but unfortunately, his life was cut short in an accident. His family has founded the McWhite Foundation, who raises money and uses it to continue the education of aviation and avionics for other youth in the Central Florida area. Now, another cool thing about this facility, it was at one time the previous tenants did a lot of aviation and avionics maintenance. Since they did that, we had a big roll-up door that came with the building, which takes you from the facility inside to an actual aircraft hangar that we have full access to. Just behind me is a multi-sport simulator. It plays every sport you can think of with a ball or a puck and an arrow or even a bowling ball. But again, aircraft hangar, plenty of space for large events and social distancing. And if you do have your private plane, we have aviation mechanics, instructors, all part of the Eclipsing Innovation Facility and the Esteem Enrichment Club. And of course, to my left, the tour is not complete without seeing the World Golf Center's current golf simulator. This unit was introduced at the PGA Trade Show in January. This is the exact demo setup. We're doing lessons, we're doing 18-hole rounds of golf. You name it, we can do it here. No rain, no sun, no heat. We're ready to go. And we still bring golf to you, but now you can come to us for rounds of golf and training.
Actually, not a bad shot with some pressure.
One of the great features of this particular simulator, we're showing the driving range right now, but you can see that it gives a slow motion replay of the golf ball and the club. We can pause it, see that I hit that off the toe a little bit, and my face did open just a touch, but the ultimate result is club head speed of 83 miles an hour, 1.28, pretty close to the center of the golf club, which is all measured in these numbers here, as you can see on the big screen. And then as we collect shot after shot, the performance can be measured, and you not only can see what you've done, how well you do it, but again, we can replay the shot to tell you why it did what it did. Okay, another thing about this is the versatility. You've seen a little bit of the driving range. We can also train
for golf course management. Par 3, if it's uphill, downhill, and flat, those of you that are experienced golfers know that there's a difference, that you could use a different club for 150 yards depending on the distance. We can practice that here. Dog legs left and right, how to make that fade, work on your slice or your draw is doing it that way. We have training golf courses, we do swing motion, that is actually standing there. We do the circles and lines and just focus on body mechanics. This machine does it. And we're also able to play full rounds of golf at one of many different golf courses. We can put multiple players into the game. We can put them on different tees. We can do left-hand and right-hand golfers all playing together at the same time. Right-handers will play here, left-handers play at the station just to the other side. The score is automatically taken by the machine. And yes, if you need a mulligan, we can work that out too. Here we are at a par 4 hole, and if you really twist my arm, just missed the fairway, but not bad for a warm-up shot. So the second player would play again, and then subsequently down the course, including chipping, putting, and a scorecard comes up at the end. So we can play golf at a number of different golf courses we have here. We can add players. We can make you left-handed or right-handed players just by a touch screen. Of course, it does work with a mouse. In our COVID environment, again, we have the rubber gloves we talked about. You can play different tee distances. You can have ladies up forward, and you big hitters can go from further back tee. So at the World Golf Center, yes, we still have our portability. This machine can be moved around and taken apart in about 2 hours. We put it up at about the same amount of time, including calibration. But while we're here, we do offer lessons. If you are a golf professional and you want to have a place to teach golf, we have your back. If you are a student and you'd like to improve something in your game, or if you want to learn the game from just which end of the golf club do I use, we've got your back on that as well. And then bring your groups, bring your own food, your own beverages. We have a galley just behind the camera. Refrigeration, we can cook, we can cater, we can have caterers in for parties of any size. And again, we are socially distant and COVID conscious. Each of our golf equipment, as soon as we're done with this video, we will wipe down and disinfect this equipment that I'm touching, as well as the system. You may bring your own golf clubs, in which case we don't have to worry about that effort as well. Your own clubs, your own balls, your own tees. The World Golf Center facility is here for you, for parties, for individuals, large groups and small, of course within the COVID restrictions. Okay, the World Golf Center has someone in the vicinity daily, Monday through Friday, normal 9 to 5 hours. However, reservations are strongly encouraged. We have to be away for one thing or another, or if the system's in use by a group, of course we want to respect their time. For your reservations, contact me directly, Sylvester Terry, Terry at theworldgolfcenter.com, or my cell 321-246-7924. Social media, we do have a Facebook page, and you do have an option to request tee times through the social media as well. We are located at 4580 Fairgreen Street, Orlando. Zip code is 32803. If you're familiar where the AAA office used to be, where the T-Mobile is, we're not far from Fashion Square Mall. We're directly behind that strip mall on the Orlando Executive Airfield. All All right, and everything we use at the World Golf Center are things that we recommend strongly. As I've talked about the T-Pro, the World Golf Center has been licensed by the Experon company to sell T-Pros in the U.S. We are the exclusive U.S. distributor for the Experon T-Pro. Hey, the World Golf Center is ready when you are. Of course, we have normal 9 to 5, and of course, aircraft are going to fly when they know you need to talk about it. This is an active airport, as you were introduced, that we're on the Orlando Executive Airport in an actual aircraft hangar. But we're available at normal operating hours, weekends. We can definitely do evening. Your time is our time. You can contact me directly at my cell, 321-246-7924. My email address is sterry@theworldgolfcenter.com. Let us know when you want to play, and we'll set it up for you.